Hello guys, welcome back to the ASL podcast, episode 11. It's been a long journey already, and we're at the end of 2024. And yeah, I'm really glad we were able to make it to 11, episode 11 by the end of 2024 when we were laughing him. Oh, come on, man. I said, yes, if when I'm the host, we will be serious, all right? No laughing around, mate.
Yeah, cause like Chris was like looking so funny. So my bad.
Yeah, I mean, don't look at Chris' face, man. Seriously,
Yeah,
yeah. I,
always,
I, I
always.
recommend the same for audience as well. Please don't do that. You'll be laughing around. And I'm really sorry about that. As a host, I'd like to apologize. Yeah, as I was saying, it has been a great year, and yeah, we were able to get 11 pod. I think we started this back in August,
October,
September. So September, I guess, not
October
October,
the
because
October 1st, I guess. October 1st. Come on, man, because
when was it?
we're
Can you get?
doing it every week. So October. Okay, let me
No, no,
let
no.
me
We we
remember.
we
Right?
missed 2 or 3 weeks, mate. So yeah,
No, we
it's
started
So
we started in
it's
October, and then like it makes sense, right? So October fall, November fall, December fall week, right?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it
yeah. I
yeah,
should be
think yeah.
12, but like we're doing
So
11. So it makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, I think we missed like 2 or 3 weeks of pod in total, like three,
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, anyway, it
Yeah.
was
Makes sense.
given that we started this like on October, I never thought we would actually make it up to here. Being honest, because it was like let's do pod, all right, let's do pod, and it was like such a we thought like we'd just be talking with ourselves, just the three of us, upload it on YouTube, and maybe like watch it 10 years later down the line, right? So that was
Yeah.
the original plan for the pod, but the love we're getting from us is really commendable, and that's the only reason we're continuing the pod. Thank you, Asis. We'd like to as the host of today's pod. I'm really proud to be hosting this episode because this one is a really special one, and yeah, I'd like to take this moment to thank Asis and a couple of other people who are really supporting us by watching the pod. Getting being interested, like when is the pod getting released and stuff like that. Those small things are really what keep us moving, keep us motivated to do more and more of this. And we're really grateful for you guys to be around and watch the pod. And we also like it's a really healthy way of doing practicing English firstly, and then getting your deep thoughts out, out and express your thoughts properly, like in a good way. And yeah, just hang around, have fun. That's what this sport is
Yeah.
basically about. And yeah, again, it's been a hell of a ride. We missed a couple of pod in between due to some stuffs, and we were able to get a guest Bisala as well in the pod. Cheers to that as well, because we were talking about that since like episode two or three, but we finally did it before like we are getting towards 2025. And yeah, we'll absolutely be having more guests upcoming in 2025. And yeah, I'm really excited on what's to come next year, and I hope we'll be crossing pod as always, guys. So, with that being said, we'll go through our usual ritual, weekly recap, and then we'll go through the
mhm.
topic of today, which will basically be the yearly recap. So, yeah, Chris, how has your week been? It's not, I know it's not been even a week because we did the last pod Wednesday,
Yeah,
maybe, and we're doing it already
yeah.
on
It's been
Monday.
like
Yeah.
So
25th.
yeah,
2 days.
yeah. So, but like we
Yeah.
wanted to cover it up, right? Also, we needed to do the yearly recap, so we're doing
Yeah.
it today. So yeah. Anyway, Chris, how has your half week been or whatever? Can you go through
Like
it?
Yeah.
throughout
How
these
is the
5 days,
days being? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the last week, I went to Dallas downtown, and this week I went to Fort Worth downtown, and it's pretty much the same, but it's a new experience, new place to, yeah,
What does downtown mean, man? Does it mean like some city or
Downtown means like is yeah. Downtown means like to
like the
the
city,
it's
like
like
the
it's
huge
downside of
like
the
building.
city, right?
is
So
it
like
like
Yeah.
New
yeah.
Road of Dallas or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's a downtown for every place, and it's like the tall buildings that you see everywhere, that's all located in the downtown. Whereas the places we live, where the houses are, where the communities are, that is the normal local area, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I went all over Fort Worth downtown, and it was pretty fun. And during the night, the nightlife is really active for some reason, even though there are not a lot of people. I don't know the population of Fort Worth, but it was pretty much like New York City. But I've never been there. But
Yeah.
still, it was like the movies and all. And yesterday I went to a lake. It was called Eagle Mountain, and I visited the lake. And guess what? It was bigger than Rara, man. And the
Bigger
place
than
was
what?
Rara.
bigger than Rara. Yeah,
Really?
and
Did it
it
did
really
did you look it up on Google or like just looking at that you felt it was bigger?
was just looking at that. Like
No,
I was just looking at the thing,
Google it, man,
and
because
then
the Rara we were
Whoa,
seeing,
what
it was
was the
not the
name? What
whole
was the
Rara,
name?
right? We were only seeing a portion of Rara.
What was the
So
name? What
yeah,
was that name?
Eagle Mountain. Yeah, and
a lake has the name
that
mountain. What the hell?
yeah, like the names doesn't make sense here. Like there's one called Yellowstone that is really popular. Like similarly, there are a lot of lakes like that, but it was actually a hike that we went. So we hiked for about 2 kilometers, and then we went to the lake, and it was pretty fun. Like it reminded me of the whole Rara experience once again, and I got to, experience the beauty of nature, and I got to realize how like being walking beside a lake is so much better than walking on a random street in downtown Dallas or something. And it really inspired me, or I could say it really helped me come back to how I was 1 year back when we completed our Rara journey, and we were like, oh yes, nature is everything, and we have to be beside nature. It really sparked that excitement on me again. And yeah, I mean, there wasn't much to do throughout the 5 days, but yeah, I did go to Fort Worth downtown, and then the Eagle Mountain Lake, and yeah, that's it for me. And yeah,
The name itself is crazy, right?
what was the area, Himal? Did you Google it?
Yeah, like area, obviously Rara is bigger, man. Come on.
Oh,
See,
really?
You feel
yeah,
like you felt
My
it.
bad.
You felt it like it was bigger, but like Rara is way, way,
yeah.
way much bigger than like Eagle
Hmm.
Mountain.
The
Like
thing with
Eagle
Rara,
Mountain, lake, river, whatever it is. Yeah,
the
you
thing with
can't
Rara.
compare Rara with like random stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, the thing is
Rara is
with Rara
Rara.
is that we cannot see the whole Rara with our plain eyes, like when we're in front of it, right? Because it is covered by, like
Yeah,
trees and, forest, jungle, whatever. So
yeah.
yeah, it makes sense for you to be confused, like maybe, overestimate the Eagles Mountain or whatever. But yeah. So what about you, Himal? How has your week been?
So my week has been absolutely fantastic, as I have been like a girl after me, you know. So I have like a Nepali girl who's chasing after me, and then like most probably I'm going on a date tomorrow
Bro.
morning, and then I don't know. So I don't know I have to live in public about this thing on a pod or not, but like who cares, man? Like nobody gonna watch this, so
Asis will be
who
suspicious.
cares?
But like,
Us will be suspicious, but like I don't care, man. And then like Nepalese girl, like she was giving like too much attention for me from the uni days, and then like I was like, no way, I'm not interested in you, you Nepalese people. And then like, and I came to realize that like, yeah, why not? Like, why
so
not Nepali?
you got no
Why
choice,
not
and
though, man?
you got no choice, and
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. You can
Seriously,
say that
if you are the
this
girl
way, but like,
watching this, maybe somehow after you date Himal and I get to know you or whatever, I'll be showing you this clip because he is basically admitting that
no,
he
see.
got no one else. So
Bro. It's like the same case as yours. Like how you force someone to watch your post. Me too. Like I forced like her to watch this post. So like
really,
she will definitely watch this, and
oh,
it's gonna make some trouble to me. But like hopefully, like videos will be uploaded after our like date, I guess. So
so
that it will be
if it
easy
gets,
for me to cover
I'm
up. You
uploading
know.
this tonight, mate,
Yeah.
and if it gets uploaded before you
But
guys
like
go on a date, it might be
C
canceled.
one, no way, because she's obsessed with me. You know. I'm
Oh, really?
too. I can't explain in words, man. So like other than
Anyway,
that,
anyway,
normal days like I have gotten new stuff. I caught my hand.
Anyway,
I don't know, like it was so busy, and then like I was cutting vegetables like on a like top speed as a robot, and then like
did you
oh my
get
goodness,
yourself
like
a
I was
tetanus?
doing
Did you get yourself a tetanus
yeah,
injection or not?
no way, and then
Really?
so, and then like what I did was like I thought like it was a small cut as always. It's like well, while you're working in kitchen, oil burns. Like I get oil burns and biceps too. So like oil burns and then like curls are normal. But like this time, like I was like doing too forcefully. And, like I used to cut like this so that I can protect my finger. But like it was so forceful, it went through my nails and then skin, and then like took off my part, and then like I was like I was sucking my like thumb so that like I can get rid of the blood, but like the blood was like yeah, get unlimited food. It was like I was donating a Nami face or something like this, on the and then like and then like Harry Harry did the first aid like and then like some first aid so that like I can work for the day. And then like what we did was like just get a bandage, and then like by the time we got the bandage it was already covered by the blood and fully red. And then like holy moly broccoli, it was like weekend. I got to like I had this struggle to work, man, and then like got some plastic and then wrap it up and then tie it up. It's like local style, from the 1990s. And then like yeah, so I had a quite like hard time working this week. Luckily, like this week, like from today, like I have got a whole weekday off for the Korean restaurant, so I can recover on the meantime. So that
Okay.
was it. It was horrible, and
So,
then like
what are your
even
plan for this
yeah.
week for the league?
So plan for the week is like I will just simply go for the McDonald's for my regular sales, and then on the free time I will just get out by myself or get out with girls for a date, and then like I will do my like uh, classes for license, I guess, because I really need to get the driving license from here. I'm so desperate right now, so think that will be my like to do things for the
Are you
upcoming
just
week.
are you desperate for the license or are you desperate for?
The license, obviously license,
But
because
your talk says
license, like
otherwise.
you know, come on, it's
Yeah.
like
Anyway, yeah, we'll not be diving into that topic
yeah,
again, man.
yeah, it's like you're getting personal, and then like
No, no, no,
I'm
no, no.
not like
It's
you, I'm not afraid,
I'm
like I'm
cool.
not afraid at all. Yeah,
I'm cool, man. I'm
so
cool. Anyway, yeah. Um, so yeah, I think it's my turn to like share weekly stuff. But for
yeah,
me, it's
and
pretty.
just a thing to point out, like I just Googled it, and this Eagle Mountain thing is like 4 times bigger than Rara, man. Man, what are we looking at, Himal?
oh,
It's exactly 4 times bigger,
I,
man.
I just
Come on,
want to like
man.
make Rara bigger. 'Cause
This guy.
Nepali mon, Yeah, Chris, come on,
yo,
you
No, still,
American.
like Rara is more beautiful, but just like in terms of
Yeah, I
size,
mean, bigger is not always better, man. Come on.
yeah. I didn't say better,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, yeah,
that's what I
exactly. I
mean.
agree with you, Chris. Bigger is not always
Yeah.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, just like Chris knows, like nose of Chris. Bigger is always
yeah,
the better one.
yeah.
Five example. Come on,
Yeah,
ask for me.
so from my side, like it has been a pretty normal week as always. I'd say I got to watch Mufasa, the Lion King 3D version yesterday, and it was really fun because like I got to know the
How did
story.
you watch it, man?
I went to the movie hall and watched it, mate. Pretty simple.
Oh
3D?
my goodness, like we have the 3D version?
Yeah, I mean, like they released, you have watched The Lion King, right?
Yeah,
It,
I
it,
have,
it
but
is
like
the
I
story
want to
about,
rewatch it again in
yeah,
3D.
it is the story about Simba, the son of
Yeah, I
Mufasa,
know.
and like the King, the movie's name is Mufasa, the Lion King, and it's about the dad Mufasa, and the story. There was Scar, right? You guys remember Scar?
Yeah, yeah.
The enemy lion and Mufasa and Scar, knocks Mufasa out of the cliff and stuff like that. That's how Simba continues his journey and stuff, right? So it was basically about Mufasa and Scar and how Scar became Scar. And it was really interesting plot twist. And I was like, what the hell is this? I don't want to spoil it, but it was a great watch, man. I really enjoyed
All
it.
right, all right, all right, all right,
And
all right.
yeah, so the
So,
only new thing that happened was the movie and lots of cricket as well. We played cricket like on Saturday, on Sunday, and had a great time. Playing cricket. And yeah, I guess that was it. I've got leave today and tomorrow. I mean, basically till New Year from 29th to January 1. I've got leave. So yeah, basically I'm spending time reflecting back on the year and how it went, what went good, what went bad, and what can be improved in the coming year. I basically did that today by going to 70, Toha, and I did,
so
I basically went there.
this will thank me, I guess.
I went there solo and got my laptop, got my copy, notebook, pen, and started thinking about the year, watching the view, and yeah, it was a great, great experience or whatever. But like, yeah, I was able to do really good reflections on my year. And yeah, I've got some stuffs written up as the goal for 2025, and I really hope I'll be able to achieve that. Because yeah, so with that being said, maybe I'll just get to the topic already, because since I'm already into it, this part is all about yearly review. And before we move on with you guys, I wanted to like share something personally, because I realized that I was not able to achieve any goals of 2024. Uh, and the, And I mean, there are some reasons for that. It's not like plain failure, because firstly, my goals were pretty vague. It was not straightforward, not specific. More like, all right, I'll do this, 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 and I'll do that, that, that. That's it, sort of goals. And yeah, I was able to. I would say I was able to complete one, but but I was able to complete, but not at the same time, because basically the goal was vague. And yeah, I would say I was able to, in terms of achievement, I would say I achieved almost nothing. Like in terms of doing, greatness, achieving some new feat, in terms of that, I was not able to do anything. And that is something, I'm not really, feeling down because of that, because like, yeah, you have your good years and you have your bad years, right? So 2023 was the year of my peak performance. So 2024 would obviously be a bit stagnant, a bit, you know whatever, this graph, 2023 was this, so 2024 was sort of like this. So now it's time to level up and get 2025 into a new height. So yeah, that's the reason I've been really thinking of reflecting and stuff like that, even since the beginning of December. So yeah, now is finally the perfect time. So yeah, really had a great time doing that. And with that being said, guys, I'd like to start with the topic. What do you guys think like of 2024? How has it been for you? Because both of you guys moved out of Nepal, and you guys got to experience new things. Got into a new environment and stuff like that. Share your experience about 2024 as a whole. We'll start with Chris.
Yeah, sure. Like, during the start of 2024, I was mostly worried about the whole college application process, and the whole thing was revolving around it. So I didn't have much different goals aside from getting admitted in a good college and getting a visa or something. That was all that was in my mind at the moment, and I didn't make up any resolutions for 2024, to be honest. And like looking back on the year, I feel like I was quite satisfied with the year. Uh, I mean, there were not any resolutions that I had made, like, as to be honest, but the things that I wanted to achieve, I did, I feel like. And whenever I look back at it, January and February, we were mostly traveling, I think. We were in
Yeah,
Bandipur and I think Chitwan.
yeah,
Pokhara,
Not
Pokhara,
January,
Chitwan,
February, and March.
everything.
Yeah.
We were in Bandipur Chitwan, we were traveling, we were doing the good
Traveling a
stuff,
lot. Yeah.
and the 3 months really helped me express myself better with my brothers.
Yeah, we know what you're talking
Open up,
about.
like
There,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, there was a greater connection, and whenever I look back on it, I feel like I don't regret anything, and
Thanks
it's
to me.
thanks to you guys, that I got the
Thanks
opportunity to
to me,
open up.
man. Come on. Thanks to you guys, but like, big thanks to me. Normal thanks to
Yeah.
you guys, but like, big thanks to me. Yeah, all good. Jesus.
Yes, like looking back
Continue.
on it, I feel like that was really a crucial moment, a crucial part of my life that, really changed my brother's perspective on me. But yeah,
Yeah.
I was really grateful for that. And the whole month of April was about college decisions, where I recorded my reactions and stuff, and it didn't go as planned. So it was like I applied for 20 universities, I got rejected by 19 or 18 of them. But still, the one or two universities that accepted me, and it is because of them that I'm still here. Kudos to them. But after April, let's see, April, then May, June, July. Yeah, May, June, and July, I was mostly worried about my visa interview because I didn't secure a date until late May. So 1 or 1.5 months, I was going to the interview thing, and I had to snatch a date, and you know how hard it is to get a date here in Nepal. So I had to wake up the whole night. I had to wake up from early morning. I had to search for Telegram groups and all. It was really tough. But during that time, I was some days I was in Dapasi, some days I was in my home. Most of the times I was in Dapasi, and that was around the time when Ananda and me were doing all those deep talks every night, and we were like going to 70, we were going to mandir, we were doing bhajans and Sanskrit. I mean, not Sanskrit, satsangs. We
Yeah.
were we were going to the Hare Hare Mandir, and it is a good experience overall, a part of religion, a part of spirituality, along with all the stress and everything. And finally, it was the month of August when I had to leave, and it was a great experience overall. And yeah, I missed the visa interview thing because I already discussed about it in, I don't know, episode 2 or 3. But still, like during the month of August, it was all about the whole month of August was full of remembering what Nepal was like, what Nepal meant to me, and all the good memories that I had with my friends, even during the 1 or 2 days before I left for the US. Yeah, you want to talk?
Yeah, like I have got a question and a request, like on the same time. Like, if I ask
Uh-huh.
you something on a pod, and then like you can't say no, right? You're down to that or not? I'll ask you something about the topic. Like, I won't go off topic, so I'm asking for what I deserve. Like,
Oh,
but
wait,
I
I
have
know,
to
I know
judge. Yeah.
I know what your question is. Are you referring to like, be honest, US is better than Nepal or something like that?
No, like, come on, very cheap question, man. I'm not interested in the US and Nepal and all stuff. I'm interested in my topic.
Just
So
ask, man.
can
Come
I
on.
Oh,
can I can I can I get my postcard on a pod?
what postcard?
He means the
Yeah.
wait. Let me show you guys. What postcard Himal means. Um,
Can I get mine here? Because
Himal, are you
as
still
I'm
salty?
not.
Himal, are you still salty that you didn't get a postcard? So this is
Oh,
the
No, 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 like
postcard
postcard.
I
Chris gave me.
well, I got
Thanks.
salty like when I got salty at the point like when
This
like I
is
got to know that like he have written some stuff for me and then like I haven't got one and then like he took it with
this
like him and then like that's horrible like I never know when I will meet him and then like I have to wait for like couple of years for my like fucking
to
piece
get
of
that one.
shit like
So
Yeah,
this is
yeah
for
man
that's the
Kuso
come
thing,
on.
brother, and this is for me. Shanks, the coolest character in One Piece, man.
Oh, mm-hmm.
I will look,
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
still, don't worry, Himal. You know, the more you keep the wine, the better it tastes, they say, you know. So, you know, the secret is better when it's hidden right
The
now, you know.
example, the example, this example from you does not suit,
So
like
yeah,
does not suit
that
you,
that
man.
didn't
Come on,
suit Chris.
come
It's
on.
a fact. It's a fact, you know. Still,
Yeah.
you know,
Anyway,
the whole month of August was full about recapping and all, and during like the final days, I was really emotional. Not really emotional, but you know, I was always reflecting on stuff. And then there was Ananda's note, the whole long
oh
ass note,
yeah,
you know.
that was I
That like fucking
mosquitoes,
like
man. It was because
when
of
you wake up,
mosquitoes.
when you
Yeah, the mosquitoes, you know,
Yeah.
and it really
bro,
reminded me of the small moments, but the little moments that were so much useful or so much like important to me than I remembered. You know, the all the small little deep talks, and there was one single deep talk session where we were nearly scared. We were with Nirza
Yeah.
and Pritam, you know, and we were doing the deep talks, and it got so deep that we started to be scared, you know. We were like, "Oh no, we gotta sleep now," you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, all the deep talks were so much fun, man. I miss those deep talks. And
uh,
yeah, after August, it was the US. I got to experience how these states actually was, and all the guns and gunshots.
what did you get to see something like that?
No. But you know, just like joking, you know. But throughout the month of August, September, yeah, August and September, it was about getting used to the college, getting used to the food environment, the culture, and you know, my roommates and everything. But after September, we got to our podcast on October 1, and it was one of the greatest decisions that we have ever made. And yeah, it was for our own purpose, but eventually we got one or two few audiences with us. Shout out to Ashis, you know, and they really so they are really a motivating factor for us because even if it was just us three, we would sometimes, you know, we would slack off and something, but Ashish is always there to remind us where the heck is the pod, you know, every week.
Yeah.
But that's a really good
like
motivating
the
factor
like
for us.
threat, like the threat on DMs, man. Like I'm scared, you know. Like he it's like
Yeah,
pointing
you're right.
a
Yeah.
gun at your head and like, come on, hold Paul, man, come on. Oh, my apologies, my apologies. Oh, what's that fucking? I can't pronounce that, man. Sorry for that. My
My
bad.
But still,
apology.
My
I'm proud
apology.
that
My
we
apology.
all
Yeah, and then like,
I'm proud that
bro,
all
my
three of us.
apology is like
Yeah, Himal,
uploading.
okay, man, calm down. Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, I'm proud that all three of us got him a guitar, you know, it's because of all our three of us, our contribution. And
Yeah. You guys still
and
owe me
our
money, man.
Come on, man. This is
oh,
really fucking
yeah, still, you know,
crazy.
but the main at the end of the day, the main reason for our podcast is to reflect upon after 10 or 20 years and, you know, also improve our English along the way, you know, improve our communication skills, see how I'm using my body language, you know, the thing that I learned. But after the month of I don't know, yeah, like dang.
Guys, serious?
And
I'm
yeah,
the host.
yeah, during the month of August, you know, we got to learn about Ananda's experience during Dasai Tihar
Yeah.
and the days, and it was I really felt like, you know, that was the moment I really felt like, oh shit, I'm actually abroad, you know. I couldn't experience the whole task session, the good food session, the whole gathering Deusi Bailu sessions, you know. I really missed that, but still, you know, it's a part of life. And I think it's the same for Himal, all right, because he left
Yeah.
earlier this year. And after the month of October, November, and during the month of December, when where my semester finally ended, is when I started traveling, and we're here traveling every day, and I'm here in Dallas, and it's been a good, long, satisfying journey. You know, the there were not any special moments, but there were not any down moments. But yeah, at the end of the day, all the resolutions that I made are still completed, you know, and that was the year for me. How about you, Himo?
Yeah, like I don't know like where to start, but
You,
like yeah, it's quite good.
Himal just flows his
Yeah,
time. He got no resolution, man. Time is just a number for Himal.
Yeah, Himal is like
yeah.
going,
So like, if
you
I
know,
have to
he's
start
at the deep.
from the like early days and early months from the 2024. So like Jan, like what I did was like just roaming around, like hanging around in Dabazis and all, like Shukur Day, Bisaldas wedding and all, bachelor's party, wedding party,
It was a December
after
night.
party, and oh my goodness, that was in December. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness, so what I did in Jan was like we traveled a lot, man. Come on, we went to the like Pokhara, we went to the Bandipur. We carry a like injured bird with us, like injured navy, and then like
yeah.
had to take care
And
of
the
that, and then
iconic
like it was
this moment.
travel. Yeah,
Hmm.
iconic. This moment was in
Yeah,
Jan, obviously, and then like how can I forget like the cappuccino, 70% milk and 30% foam. So and then coming back to the like February, like I was like in Jan and Feb, I was on my like visa processing, and then I was distracting myself so that like I should not be worried too much because like the visa processing for Australia is like so fucked up, and then like I was just like roaming around and then like getting like some quality times because like if I get my visa successfully, I can never make it back because I won't be 18 anymore. And then even though I would earn a good money, I can't take these things. So that's what I like always look up to. That's why like I never like back home. I never take money as a big deal, even though I didn't used to have that much. So that's why like I even sponsor Chris for paragliding, not to mention, but like in terms of money, I would like to represent from that. So we went to Pokhara, Bandipur. After that, like on February, it was I guess end of the February, I got my visa. And then the ride begins, guys. And then like roller coaster ride. I only had a week before I fly, and then like I went to multiple places. Like once I get my visa, I guess like I travel for a whole week before I leave country, and then yeah, it was good. Like Chitwan, who can forget the Chitwan, man? Whatever, like whatever, like happened in Chitwan, it stays in
Stays in
Chitwan.
Chitwan.
Like yeah, only five or six of us knows that, and then
Chitwan
like
Gudeda.
always grateful for that. And then after that, like I was always prepared, like mentally or like I don't know, physically. Like I was always damn good compared to the people my age. So like mentally, like I was always damn ready. Like I was ready to do any kind of shit. If I get my visa, I'm ready to do whatever it takes. No, and then like due to that mentality, it really helps me a lot once I get here. So early months were really bad for me, Chris, because like you're like paying on a fully funded stuff. Like for me, I only got $1,000 with me, and then like I got Harry with me over here. So like for the first 4 months, I was completely fucked up before June, right? So I applied to multiple jobs. Like my email was full on like updates and all, and then like I never get one because like my schedule were really tight. Like I had to go college like Monday to Friday and everything stuff. So yeah, from March, I got here March 1, and then like from March to June, I really like enjoyed the journey, but like struggled financially, and then it started like the actual Aussie journey, and then like I started working my ass off, man, and, like from June till December, I never knew like when time flies, and then like so it was like, yeah, I'm working. The week is done. And then like, oh, my day off on Monday. And then oh, Tuesday starts. Oh, shit, it's Monday again. And then oh, it's Tuesday. Oh my goodness, it's Monday.
Relatable, man.
And then like
Relatable.
and then like so like like that, like, and then with uni, coping up with uni in between that. So it was a quite good journey. So what I like about me and 2024 was the like positive attitude, even though people don't like it, you know. It's like, who cares about the other's opinion? It's like if people are underestimating me, I like that. Like, you know, if they're underestimating, they you can't do that while doing this, and then like, who the fuck cares, man? Who the fuck care about your opinion? You gotta watch me. I gotta do this. I'm different than others. So it really helped me in uni. And then so December, I got December. So tomorrow is Christmas, New Year Eve. So it started getting a bit hard, and then like, but like I started getting used to it, you know, like because because I'm getting used to it. That's why like now it's been a habit. So uh, that's been my year. So in terms of money, yeah, I earned a good amount, and then like whatever I target, like whatever I wrote before 2024 starts, like except for the daily exercise and then like quitting alcohol. Other than that, everything was on point, I guess. Because like I was like always obvious on my point. Like I'm gonna get visa. Like yeah, I got my visa. I'm gonna earn this amount of money. Yeah, I did it. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I actually like completed all of my bucket list, I guess, for the 2024. So this been my year, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
really grateful. So in terms of like festivals, Chris, unlike you, yeah, I feel like I kind of feel like I want to be in Nepal. Like I really didn't miss as much as you, I guess, because I actually didn't care about these things. Like I was like always happy to work on even on like holidays or like festivals. Because who cares? That was the mentality, I guess. So this been my year, guys. Thank you for staying with me. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think you can
So
take over the mic now.
I'll take over. And yeah, Himal, you really brought up an interesting thing that I was actually thinking today. And yeah, it was like I was coming back home in the bike, and I do have random thoughts on bike on the way to college and back. And it was like I was thinking that, you never really, things don't really get easy. You just get adapt to it. You just get adapted to it. You just get used to it. Like it's not like things are easy, but
Yeah,
your body and your mind is really ready for that thing, and it's not a big deal for your body and mind anymore. So it feels easy. So that's the thing that I was thinking when coming back home. And yeah, I think even though this is a bit unrelatable topic, but like yeah, I wanted to bring this up. And yeah, Himal, you really had a good one. 2024, I believe, has been the year for you. Because like even
personally, yeah,
even
it's been a good
even the
year.
visa thing, it was so for Chris, it was pretty
Ooh,
obvious that he would get the visa, but like for you, it was really really
yeah, for
you know
me, like I was not expecting visa. Like if even though like I was like 100% confident as personally like as my personality, but like Australian visa, like you never know when you will get like refusal. Like even though you have got everything like good on point, they will reject you for like unnecessary excuses. So like
yeah, everyone was getting
I was like
rejected, and it was like
actually to be honest, like I never expected in visa. So like I don't know, it's like I was not ready to like be here, but like at the at the same time, like I was ready. If I got visa, yeah. It's like I've got two mentality, you know? Like, yeah, I'm not getting a visa and then yeah, I will get a visa 100% and then like if I get my visa, yeah, this will be my mindset. If I didn't get my visa, this will be my mindset.
yeah.
And like so I was like always ready for even though I was ready for the downfall, I guess. So,
Yeah, yeah, it really has been really roller coaster ride for you, I'd say, because yeah, everyone was I remember
yeah.
everyone was getting rejection, rejections, and amongst that
Yeah,
you got the visa, and it was like we didn't have much time, so we went to Chiton. And really, at the time of our
yeah,
life, I would say, it was not the time of our life, but it was a really unforgettable experience. And yeah, really glad that we
yeah.
did what we did there.
It's like
And yeah.
it's like more roller coaster. It's like more roller coaster than a
Yeah,
year, you know. It's
yeah,
like,
I do.
ooh, and then it's just for you and me. Come on, like the night before the shit one, like it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
also
yeah,
remains a Tamil,
everything.
like you know,
Yeah,
whatever happens, the Tamil it stays in Tamil. Like nobody knows.
yes.
Like who knows?
So,
Even if people ask me about you, I don't know. I wasn't there with Ananda. Yeah, I
yeah.
wasn't actually there, you know.
All
So
right
like,
then. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And also a thing to note, the road trip with Prasanna, hands off to Prasanna, who was our driver along the way. And I still
yeah.
remember
yeah.
us vibing to Sunakansi when we were returning, in Chitwan, you know, uh,
Not
all
only
those
driver,
little
man, he
moments.
was the like honor too, like for the car. He was the honor too, man. We
Don't
can't say
make it seem
driver,
like we
man.
hired him, man.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, Prasanna basically took us to Chitwan. That's how you would
yeah,
that would give him justice, because like it was not that he was driver, but
yeah.
he took us there. So kudos to him.
One, if you like portray like that, and it will be like diver, diamond, malai, lay down,
Yeah, we were basically teasing him, saying
pokhara
that, even though he was the one who
malai.
took us. And
Yeah,
yeah, so it was really interesting to hear you guys, your recap. And I think you guys pretty much covered it up, because like for the first 2 months, three of us were together, like till March, all of us were together. And then till August, Chris and me were together. So basically till August, everything has been recapped by Chris. And from September to December, I think I have already mentioned it all in the pod before, but like yeah, there has not been anything really spectacular in that time frame. I got to travel a couple of places, Langtang Trek, and wait, not really couple, only Langtang, man. Yeah, so and then it has been like pretty, festival celebrations and all the World Cup and all, everything has been pretty decent. And November, and it's December already, as Himal said, like it's Monday and then it's already Thursday, and like the next day is my half day, Friday, and then there's 2 days leave, and it goes like in chutki, whatever do you say, and then it's Monday again,
in a
and you're
blink,
like,
in a
oh yeah,
blink.
in a blink, and you're like, oh, it's Monday, and when you're frowning that it's
Start
Monday, it's
working
already
again.
Friday, man. Like it got so
Yeah.
far, and
And like
yeah,
for
this
Chris, like I would like to let you know, like once you start working, like I don't think so. Like for every employee out there, like they will be like, ah, come on, I don't want to work. But like once they like hit the work, and then like okay, done for today, and okay, done for today. Okay, the week has been done. Come on, it's
yeah.
time for the weekend. And then again, oh my goodness, I'm not ready for the weekdays. And then like same loop continues throughout the year.
Yeah, I mean, the year of 2024 has basically been that for me, like the whole loop thing, like there. Yeah, yeah, there has been really interesting things that went really good in 2024, but like, in a nutshell, I'd say it has been the most mediocre year till now. I'd not say till now, but like maybe if I look back 2 years, uh, you know, I'd say like it has been pretty normal year for me, without any in terms of like not in terms of having fun and stuff, because yeah, I did have a lot of fun, because we really enjoyed a lot in the first couple of months, the three of us, and then Chris and me, those deep talks, everything has been pretty good. But like in terms of career growth and stuff like that, I would say this was a pretty decent, uh, pretty mediocre year. But like so while I'm, a bit, like I could do better, but like at the same time, it feels like every year is not going to be the new peak, right? And every
It's
year
like,
you're not
like
going.
what I get to know, what I get to know at this point is like, once you start aging, so it's like you have a lot of stuff like to like slow you down, like
Yeah,
you know. when you're young, you can be like, yeah, or psychoda, I can't be at my peak. But like, even if you want to be a peak, uh, as a growing up man, like from factor, they like tend to pull you down, I guess.
Yeah,
And it goes same for you, I guess, because like it's not like you're 19 anymore or like 16 anymore.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like, yeah. So, like, I'm taking it this way. Like, not every year has to be your best career year and stuff because there are more things to life than that only, right? So, I'm taking it in more of a positive way, and
Five
I'm
years, 5 years, 1 year is enough. Like in terms of career perspective, in like in 5 years, you're doing average 4 years, and then like you're going at the peak for a year. That's more than enough, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like if you really push yourself, like I really pushed myself back in 2023, right? And if you really do push
Yeah.
yourself, you can get years of career development. So other times you can slow a bit down as well. And yeah, every year doesn't have to be the career oriented year and stuff like that. Some years you can relax, cool down a bit, recharge yourself, I'd say. Because yeah, basically that was the whole I blame Chris as well, man. I would definitely go ahead and blame Chris for my lack of growth in career this year. Because I would be like every weekend I'd allocate it for this bastard because he would come to Dapasi, or maybe I'd go to the I'd come there in Zagdol or whatever. And like every weekend was basically booked, already booked. I would like leave everything aside because this deal would be coming here. We and what would we do here? We'd play Clash Royale. Fucking hell, man. We'd basically,
That's good.
grind Clash Royale. We'd play with each other. And that's what we would do. But like there's nothing wrong, right? Like, yeah, I didn't do really great stuff in 2025, but at least I
He
got to
he
have
wanna he wanna
good,
speak.
yeah,
He wanna speak. Come on, let him. Yeah.
yeah,
See, the thing for career growth, what you got instead of it is all the deep talks and, all the life lessons from a 21-year-old guy.
don't make it seem like you're really grandpa's age. But yeah, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
because like you see, it's about time, right? And I can do career growth in 2025 as well, but I would not be able to spend time with these two stupid ass people in 2025, right? So yeah, that's what I basically
Yeah.
thought, and I sacrificed like all those stuffs for later because you could do that later, but this the time we spent doing deep talks, the time we spent playing Clash Royale, the time we
Yeah.
spent
The main thing is
traveling,
like
having fun,
what I
we'll never get that back, right?
yeah, we can have fun, but like we will have fun as a like settled man,
Yeah,
like
we'll not be
there
on the
won't
same
be problem
age.
like
We'll not be teen.
yeah, so we won't be like 18 and like we should not be like looking after Chris. I doubt for that, but still I'm hoping like we should not be helping him financially in coming like meetup. So that's the different stuff, like and then like the fun in like we're too young, wild, and free, man. Like so, and whenever I meet in like young Aussie guy over there, I always like try to like teach them like you're young, you're capable of doing a lot of stuff. Like don't get stuck in like school and 10 to 5, 10 to 5, 10 to 5 work and money. Just get yourself a time, like make a friend. It's like they never got a bonding like us, Like for me, Anand and me, we have been together for a whole fucking 18 years. So for Chris and me too, like for Chris and Ananda too, like more than 6 or 7 years, and then like for Ananda and me, we have got like countless friends. Like we have like more than 5 or 6 years streaks of friendship. So that's quite hard over here. And then like I try like really hard to like pass down the legacy so that like they can really enjoy they can really enjoy the life that we enjoy back home because like Australia is home for them. So they should not be struggling like us. That's what
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah, but like I think in terms of like advice, like I don't think they would be able to truly understand what advice really means. Like it means to you, but they might not or it might not really mean to them, right? Because even when we were young, like people would say like, "Oh, this is your age, have fun," this is the age. But we would not truly
Yeah.
understand what that means, right? We'd be like, ah, yeah, I mean, it's our
Mm.
age. Like, what does that even mean? We would not truly understand. But like at this point, we understand what they truly meant. So like, I think by the time you understand
Yeah,
those
yeah,
stuffs, it's a bit.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm really glad we were able to, do everything on time because we were not late. And at this point, we're like, hustling and
And
grinding in our all life.
thanks to me for like Pokhara and Bandipur trip. Ananda was like,
I
yeah, we
mean,
can do it later
we
on.
could
Come
do it
on,
1 week later
later
as
on.
well with my better leg, man.
No way. No,
My
no way.
my
It
leg
was
didn't
no
recover
way.
for two or three
No,
weeks because of you stupid ass.
no. Thanks to me, like you can share this story like down to the generation and generations, like yeah, when we were young, like I was like one of my leg on a cold days, wearing a shorts and then like getting into some like local bus because like we weren't that rich by the time we didn't have a car or something to go by a
That
drive and then like
that would be like
yeah,
if I were to
great
say that it would
story,
be like
great story.
I'd portray myself as a stupid dude if I say that when I was
But
young
like
I was so stupid that
in
I
the
wanted to find
on a same time.
yeah.
On the same time, like you can portray us as a hero to daddies, big big father, or like what do I say in English? I don't know.
Yeah, whatever,
Yeah,
bro.
and not to mention Himal being angry like half of the whole trip,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the main highlight.
Yeah, yeah. This it was not like this dude, man. I don't
Like
even.
me, like I'll highlight like please the broke guy ordering the cappuccino for $300 and then like ordering the Charger Sadiku for 300. Fucking waste of money, man. So I
Chris
will
had a
never
rich ass
forget to
trip,
mention these
man.
things too. Yeah, he always has been a rich ass. He was like a spoiled brat, We spoiled him. That was like so bad of us. Even though
Yeah.
like whenever I used to see him in like Masapokuri, and then like he used to be like, listen, sometime we should be going like what was the name of that like vase Bhojanalaya? Like I don't know, I don't even remember the name. So
Yeah.
I was like, let's go to the Motodai Kuma. And then like he was like, come on, let's go for some time, go for a char and all. And then like char was more expensive than momos and sauces and like Diwali. Oh my goodness. So and then I used to feel like I used to see him like a baby stuff. It's like I'm taking Munal. So how would I expect like money from him? Like I think like oh my goodness, he's broke. He can't pay his bills, and then like always as a senior, and then I'll just go and scan and then pay the bill off.
2 year young senior, man. Yeah. Truly, truly
Yeah,
ironic.
2 year young senior. Yeah, totally. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. It has been a great year,
what
man.
he
I mean, we
what
truly,
he has
we
been.
were we truly made connection in like 2023, right? It has not been that long of our trial. I mean, because like it all started from Rara. We went to Rara in
It's
2023,
like
right? Yeah,
from yeah for trial. It started from 2022, I guess, because like we
three
It's
months.
started
like
to
Jagdol moment.
Yeah, Jagdal, it was maybe like beginning of
It's like
2023, I think.
it's like
Oh yeah,
unofficial. It's like unofficial. It started from 2022,
two.
as
Yeah, after our
we
A
we,
levels
we
ended.
knew that
Yeah,
we got to know that like Chris used to live near my college,
yeah.
and it took us whole fucking two
Two
years to know,
years.
and then
Yeah.
like
I
and then
mean,
we even like go and hang out. We even go and hang out to the Lob Dada, and then like we
yeah.
can even like yant his name like Chris, fuck off, get out of your house and see us. And then like we never knew that. Yeah, continue.
I mean, like, yeah, the first year I was here, it took Chris and me literally 1 year in Dasai or TR to meet, even though I literally went near his home every day. And yeah, we never got to meet. Like, we met in Dasai and TR, and literally the next Dasai TR. There was no in between, like we didn't even have any contact at all. It was back in 2020 and 2021. Like, it was really after 1 year. But then, like, we started meeting a bit more, and then in like 2022, after the say, I got to know that Chris lives literally beside my college, And yeah, afterwards, whenever Chris and Himal and we went to college, we used to take Chris with us and, triple ride to Jagdol. Chris didn't even know Jagdol existed. And we really helped
Yeah.
him know his
And then like
neighborhood better. And
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, it was really like
Or like
everything.
basically helping him explore the like his nearby places, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris. So by within a 5 minute walk from your house, yeah, this is a breeze. You can pass this and get to the Volga. And then like within a 5 minute drive, you can get to the Nami College and you can get to the Zagor by here.
yeah,
So we're like basically like local guide for him, even though like he grew up there, he's a kid from Kathmandu, and like and
yeah.
then
Steady boy, steady boy.
Anyways,
Yeah. So guys,
city
yeah,
boy and city boy.
it has. Yeah.
it's true,
So like,
I just wanted to add on my year because there are a few moments that I forgot, the few highlights. And I'm really grateful for the Urnata Manlaks moment. That was one of the
bro,
biggest highlights of 2024,
What's that? What does someone like to? What do you
man.
mean by what does someone like?
उड़ना
That was a
तो
bit
मन
personal, but
लाग्छ.
it's
Yeah.
it's actually the thing that we are most grateful for throughout this year. And all the deep
And
talks
what about
after
what
the
about
Urnata
what
Manalaksa,
about our
that
song,
those were
man? Come
what I
on, what
called
about
the
our
real
song?
deep
Sorry?
talks.
What about our song? Timitiri do di
Our
mo.
song,
Yeah,
mate?
your
Seriously?
song. Come on, man.
Oh,
Our song,
yeah.
man. Come
Chris, one of the highlights because we basically completed the song this year, right? In
on.
2024.
Yes,
ASL
Yeah.
yes.
podcast. ASL
Even though
ASL presents
In
Timitiri
in
do
in
di mo.
in
Yeah.
Jagdol, right?
yeah, in Zagdol,
Yeah.
even though we didn't complete it, we didn't complete the production, it's being produced in the United States of America. It's been a long time. I think people don't really do good work in the US, but like, yeah, it's in production at the US, and hopefully Chris will
Hmm.
bring it out soon. And yeah, it was
Hopefully,
also one of the
yeah.
great thing. We
And
even did music video,
mhm,
man.
yeah, and we came up with the 60/40 rule too this year, man.
Yeah,
The epitome of what do you call it?
live. How to live
The
life.
peak of enlightenment, you know?
Yeah.
We even came up with that. And another few highlights that I would like to point out are the cricket matches, the local cricket matches in Morgan School Ground, and also the movie nights at Sita Didi's house. I really enjoyed that, and I was really grateful for all those movie nights because those were the most fun times for me. I don't know for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like the Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, you watched it for the first time there, right? And
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
I watched it first time like last month, man. Come on, like it took me whole 90 years. It took me whole 90 years.
yeah,
Yeah. Like
it definitely
and
was a yeah, Chris.
Yeah, and like to point out one of the highlights of I mean my year, like the thing that I am most grateful about is like since after I got my US visa, right? Like I knew that I was going abroad someday, and during that time, what I did was I called my grandmother and my mother, and I told them about every single thing that I had kept hidden about the whole love life or something like that, about from all the way from grade 6 up to grade 12, all the girls that I liked and how, the different girls who approached me and everything about that. And I'm really grateful today
Yeah.
that I got to discuss
This is
about
a
them.
surprise for us.
Yeah, like openly, and even my grandmother and mother, they talk to me about their own love life when they were young, and it's always fun to know about these stuff from older people. It's always a fun story.
I haven't really
And
like heard about love life of older people, man. Like, I mean, someone older than
Come
40.
on, I have heard. I
And
have I have heard of my own father because like he was in love with somebody and then like he asked her to like she was like from the different caste and then like even though she was from different caste he was ready to like do the like intercaste and then like the girl wasn't ready for some reasons so like she wasn't ready for the sake of my father and then like he was like okay then fuck off get lost and then like he just did the arranged marriage then and then, even though, like, we used to have a picture of her on our album, like, family picture album. till the date. I think we still have that one.
Oh,
So
you
about the
do?
mom side, I don't know. Yeah, we do. But like for some reasons, like they always like try to like make us like confused about like we can't like specifically particular. And I know that like whenever he get back home, he see that woman like so often, like normally, like not in a bad way, but like in terms of like journal, like general meeting, like general meetup, he he often meet her. I guess. Yeah, I know. As
Mhm.
per my knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, I'd love to
Yeah, and
hear
it's
those
always
stories if you are willing to share it. Uh,
yeah, I mean, it's a bit personal, so I cannot go into the podcast because there were a few things that, were not appropriate during that time that my mother, father, and my grandmother told me. But yeah,
oh yeah,
I would be glad to share this backstage,
yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's always a good thing. It's always a fun thing to talk about these things with older people because you never know when you are going to see them again, and they always have had the experience with them. And it's whenever you hear their stories, you get to know how immature you are and how immature you have been throughout the years, how it was not actually a big deal overall about anything, like besides even relationships and everything, like how general life in general is not big deal that we make it up as as how we make it up to be. But yeah, it's always a good lesson to learn from the older people, and that was one thing that I was really grateful for in this year. And besides, yeah, I think those were the main highlights throughout this year that I remember the most, and I'm really grateful for. you but yeah, moving on.
I mean, yeah, personally, if I had to point out highlights, yeah, I didn't really want to talk about it. But like one of the most fun highlights of 2024 was the Singapore trip, man. It was a fun experience, even though it was like only for 5 days. We really, really enjoyed it a lot, and it was worth every penny, man.
Yeah,
So
like I didn't for as you talk about the Singapore, and I regret like I had a chance to go there, but like I literally like took life as like I was damn serious, like I was too into work, 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 and money, money, money,
no,
money.
I mean
But like
it would not make sense for you to come, man. You were like there for 2 months.
I really want like come on, no, it makes sense because like if you stand on my feet, it makes sense, man. Come
Next year
on,
on Thailand,
believe
mate,
me.
for sure. Next year on Thailand.
Yeah, so I already started saving for that because like
Yeah, because in 2025 we're definitely going to Thailand no matter what. So make sure you be prepared for
we
that.
only we two, we only two, because we can't afford the international trip sponsor
No, Chris,
for
we're
friends
not
and being
sponsoring.
like sitting
You're
away.
a grown ass adult, man. We will not be sponsoring you anymore.
Yeah,
So
20, 21-year old grown up,
yeah, so it
21. Oh
has
my god.
been a great highlight, recap of 2024. And now, I'd like to move on to what next for 2025. And as I said, one of the highlights is Thailand. So before I continue with mine, I think we'll just continue with Chris because, like, I think he has a lot of things to look forward to. So, Chris, what are you really looking for in 2025? Do you want it to be more of like a laid back year? Do you want to really cross it? Do you really want to grind, or like you just want to go with the flow, like maybe in
Yeah.
2024. So what are your plans? Have you made any, goals, resolutions, or whatever? Help us go through it with it.
I mean, on the top of my head, the things I could think of are pretty much limited because of the place that I am in. I mean, the place that I'm studying at. So, normally, since I stay at the dorms and I'm not able to hang out as much, and I have got my college, you know that is the reason that I'm limited, and there are some boundaries for me when compared to in being in Nepal. There are a lot of things that I could be doing at the moment, and as Himal said, with age comes a lot of things and responsibilities, and there are a lot of few things that you could look up to, and aside from the whole grinding the whole college things, the assignment, I mean the whole grades, Aside from that, I really plan to work on my knowledge more than like traveling and have making it an exciting year for 2025. I really plan to focus on to building the whole knowledge aspect and, trying to catch up with people and trying to stand out with my own like classmates and the whole thing. But overall, like being good in academics as well as like outside the box, but still in the field of academics. So I really want 2025 to be fruitful in that way. And as for like traveling and all, yeah, the thing is there are limits. For first there is a boundary for money. Second, it's America, so you never know where you can travel. It's not just like, oh, let's go Love Data or somewhere, because there are a lot of few places that you could hang out and you need money for every single one of them. So, it's a really hard task for people who are saving up and like
And
I
it's
don't know,
even
but yeah,
harder for people who are not even working. Yeah, makes
I
sense.
mean, if I were you,
yeah,
Chris, yeah, I would definitely not focus on traveling right now because I think you can do that later as well, right? Because you've just been there, and I think it makes sense for you
yeah,
to like go and grab everything that your university has to
mhm,
offer you, right?
yeah.
Because yeah,
So
Yeah,
like
traveling
for
and
yeah,
stuffs, yeah, you can do that once you earn up as well. Because unlike Himal, like you're not really, grinding the shit, so you have a lot of time to actually study and,
yeah.
get better
Cause
at
like
things and invest in
for me,
yourself,
I
right?
take traveling as a, like for me like I take traveling as a like
Escape.
like my comfort zone. Like yeah, escape from the reality because reality is fucked up. Reality is like boom, everything is like scripted, and then that's why. For you, it's easy. It's like I guess it's more easy than Nepal. So you don't even have like
Yeah, you don't have
issues.
to
Like
go get
you're living,
milk, man.
yeah,
yeah,
you're literally living the best hour of your life, I guess. So this is the chance,
yeah. And I
Mike.
hope, yeah, I hope that I don't like zone out or like be too much engaged in a way that I lose connection or communication with people outside, and also like I forget about the whole importance of how being with nature, is so much more important during certain times, and it's really escape for you. Even just like, getting it like walking beside a lake could be really fruitful when you're dealing with stressful days. And yes,
Yeah,
I plan
yeah,
on working
totally.
hard and just with the whole academics part, I plan to work hard and since I'll be working in research and all, I don't think there will hardly be any time for me aside from college work. So it's gonna be a pretty busy year. And at the end of 2025, whenever I look back to this video, I really would like to compare myself with how I was and how much I know at the moment. It would be really fun looking back in 22 for 2026, and I hope that our podcast will continue throughout the year. That's a resolution for 2025, I guess. And yeah, I think, yeah, 2025 is going to be the whole year for grinding, and 2026 could be a year for traveling. Who knows? But yeah, just putting
Yeah,
it out there.
too
But
early
yeah,
to make plans about
Chris, like
2026.
what I expect from you is like at least like you should on by the time of 2027 or 2028 because like after that we
same as
all should be done by our studies and all.
We should
So
be
after
stable by
that,
then.
like
You guys should be.
yeah. So
yeah.
not you guys. It's like that you can point out to the Chris because like even if I'm not working on my field, I can easily make some money for my like expenses.
Yeah, Chris, you're the only
Mhm.
one we're waiting for, on the other side.
Because like Chris, yeah, because you're not ready to do some random stuff. Because I'm ready to do any kind of shit over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
sure.
why like
so yeah, I guess
I'm gonna
Chris
make sure that
knows.
the whole Spain trip is not gonna be disappointing. So yeah, I'll try my
yeah.
best.
Yeah, just the same way Himal and me would go to Rara without you coming because it was Sunday. There might be a time when you will be like making excuses, but Himal and me would be like, all right, we're going fucking night. So beware of that.
So never.
All right.
It's really like I want like wait for like flight on Sunday. Cause like I will get the cheapest flight for the Saturday too. Man. if I get cheaper on Saturday, I would prefer Saturday. Saturday, yeah. I won't be waiting like Sunday for like wasting my couple of hundred more dollars, and then like for the good luck sake, and then
Yeah.
like fuck off.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
So Himal,
mostly. I forget about this thing. Yeah.
what do you look forward to in 2025, Himal? Let's hear from you.
For me, like, yeah. So it's been like same as Chris. What I wanna do. So it's like unlike Chris and you, like, I have to do more stuff. Like I'm in more hard situation than you. Like to be honest. So like it's really hard for me to like do some great stuff. Like as of like I'm working and doing other stuff. So my main focus is up to like get the certifications for the real world learning, like CCNA. Yeah. It's like I'm not rushing into CCNA. Like there is no deadline for me to like do CCNA by the February. So I will do it throughout the year, like but like I will get full out of it and then like for the academics, like I take it easy for the first semester and then I fucked up because like like for the two subject like I didn't get marks because like I was lazy. Like for one of my exams, like I sleep, I oversleep, and then I wake up at the time of exam, and then I got my Uber and get to the exam. So that's like lazy excuses. So so I need to pull out of it for my studies because it's so easy to be in top over here because like competition is like too easy, man. Come on, because like everyone think like even passing is a big deal. So it's like I can be hero in a group of thieves. So I can't miss that. And other than that, like I've got all this stuff. So like for the personal resolution, like I already started quitting alcohol intake for the whole year. So I won't be drinking throughout the year until or unless if I like leave Australia for some reasons and traveling regions. And like with the people over here, Australia, I will never drink. So I'll never drink with people around me. So that's my resolution. And then like, I'm working on it, and it's been more than 2 or 3 weeks. And then like it's not been like 3 weeks, and then like I'm not drinking alcohol. It's like it's been a 3 weeks. I'm in a like community. I'm in a group. I'm in a party, and then I'm like repeatedly like like refusing the like proposal to drink, and then yeah, it's good. And then other than that, like personally, guys, growth, man. Like I'm writing so daily journal so that like I can look up for a few years and then like yeah, it was like oh my goodness, this is 30th December of 2024, and what I did was like yeah, I wake up, I did some 6 hours shifts, and then like what I feel right now doing the shift is like oh my goodness, fucking bullshit, what I am doing, and then like by the time I will be like good days, mate, good days, what a good days this way, no worries, just do couple of shifts and then like money and then like just relax, do your studies and all, you know. You're not still grown up. So that's what I look up to. And then like I really wanna take this throughout the year or like if I can, I really wanna like continue this throughout my life, writing even if it means 5 lines a day. So after that, guys, so self discipline. Like I'm trying to put some like exercise on it, but like it's been like I'm not being consistent in exercise, but like other than that, like no fap. Yeah, obviously we don't wait for November for no fap as a kid. No fap for a year. That's been a like quite. If I fail, I will be like sharing this on a podcast. So all my resolutions,
Don't
and
come
then
next week saying that you failed it, right?
no, and you can't see. Come on, like
Yeah,
I
you can see
can't
the
see
fatigue,
like
so you'll
me
never
failing
know,
because
right?
I mean like no, and then other thing is like so as it's already been more than couple of months like I'm not using Facebook in general. So so I created social media basically for the so in terms of like not exactly whole social media but like social media addiction for 2025. Like I'm getting caught up and then like it's like I'm getting one by one, not like what I used to do in past, like it's like some kind of motivation and like get everything out, and then like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling pumped up. And then after 2 hours, oh my goodness, where is Insta, where is Reels? And then get everything back. It's not like that. And getting like one by one, it's like breaking things down so that it will get easier.
Yeah.
So, and then after that, like reading books, self development, and then like working my ass off without excuses. That's what I look up to for 2025. It's like I will do the like among the crowd, I will work the most, and then among the crowd, I will enjoy the most. That's what I think for the 2025. It's like
Nice.
not like only so. It's like
Yeah.
I will be doing like yeah, I will be doing like fucking insane work and studies. And then after that, people will be like, "Oh my goodness, he's earning so good," and then like he's fucked up. And then even though I'm doing that, I will be enjoying life more than them because I'm still young. I can do that for a couple of more years, I guess.
Yeah, you
So
really put it
yeah,
in a good way,
understand.
Himal. You really it was like
Yeah.
great. Lots of resolutions coming from you, and I'm really excited for how 2025 goes for you. And yeah,
Hmm.
for me, I
Yeah,
guess
man.
2025 is basically going to be my year, might because like in terms of career growth and all, yeah, I'm going to make this my year because I'm you see in 2022 I was really disappointed. I mean, in 2021, I was disappointed, right, Himal? We did talk when coming back home. You remember that night? Our New Year started 2 years later.
Oh
I
my
think,
goodness.
yeah,
I
it was.
think I can see the video. I can get the
Yeah,
video from the
do
drive, I
do
guess.
send me that video later
Fucking, I
on.
can.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
on
okay.
2021, and I said that 2020, I was going to make 2022 my
And
year,
like,
but unfortunately,
what I remember is like,
due to
sorry for the disturbance. Like, what I remember is like, it was already like more than two or three. And then like, nobody knew that like, we're not home. And
yeah,
then like for Anand, he lied on his home. And then for me, I was always like open, open bull. So no one can control me. Like, and then like Anand was like riding on me so that he was free that night. And then not basically riding me in a bad way. So like as I'm bull right now. So
yeah.
and then like we're free. And then we're too young, man. I was 16 or 17, I guess. 17. Most
Yeah,
probably
at that time
17.
as well,
And then
I was really, shitting on myself, saying that I didn't do anything this year, and I'm still the same even
so
today. So I'm
and
really
then like
glad about that nature of me. Yeah, yeah, and I said that I would
what I
try to
did was like yeah, we hang out with like some city boys like Chris, and then like it was fucking like insane. Like, what do we expect about these city boys? I mean, like, what it exactly turn out to be, and then like, what do we expect to be the new year? Like, the energy that we carry, like with Neither
yeah.
Boy and Kusala and everything, we expect the same result, but like, it was like full of disappointment, and like and at the time we returned, and then like, and the fucking thing like Patao, like it
Even
left
the taxi
us on
guy.
the middle of the road. Yeah, even the taxi guy, fuck her, man. If you're watching this taxi guy, fuck you. And then so even he left us on the like middle of the road, and
Middle
then
of
like
nowhere,
we're
man.
like
Yeah.
yeah, middle of nowhere, and then like it was overnight, and it was almost three, and then like we're like, yeah, yeah, like everything has been like so worse, bad, and then like that's not a big deal. Yeah, you can leave. Our reaction was like that. Yeah, if you wanna leave us here, yeah, yeah, we'll
Just
just
go
get
with
off.
walk.
You can get over. Yeah, because like this is not a new thing. Like this is not a new bad thing. We have been like a
We've
lot
seen
of
worse.
bad stuff throughout the day.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
seen
we've seen
worse.
worse. This is the bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
We have been through worse. And then
Yeah,
like
so
by the time like we got an idea, and then we recorded a video, and then we what we mentioned was like, yeah, it's 2 or 3 a.m. and then like our New Year is just starting right now because we're different. We're starting it late 2 or 3 hours, and then we
yeah.
like we ramped out, and then we keep yapping about the like whole war scenes. Yeah, I will definitely look out for the video.
Yeah, so yeah, Chris.
Yeah, and just to like put it out there, like how people feeling New Year resolutions, like one of the main reasons could probably because they keep it within themselves, they keep it for themselves, and they never express it to anyone. But since we are doing this on a podcast, where this video will still be available after a whole year, there's always this pressure. There's always this, yeah, there's always this pressure that you have to do it because
Yeah, because you said this
you promised to do
publicly.
it on public,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
promised to do it in front of everyone. So you always have that pressure that you have to do it. But what other people do is they just keep it up to themselves. They just write some notes on their phone or on paper, and they forget about it after a month or few. And I feel like this is really a good way to make resolutions because you always have to come back to this video after a year. So, you are always pressurized to do it, you know?
Yeah, you put it really well, Chris. And I think with this, I'll basically tell all the goals that I've made today. And so,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, before that, I would like to continue on that story. Like, I started 2 hours late. We started 2 hours late, and then it was like I was really not satisfied with my performance in 2021, and I was like, I need to change. I need to be better. I
I mean,
cannot
like,
be the same. Uh,
fun
you
by
know,
this ways, but like that's what she said. That's what she said. She was
come
unhappy
on.
with performance. That's what
Come
she
on,
said.
man. We don't have much time,
Don't know
so we
what she
cannot be
said.
joking around, mate. Because it's
All good,
already been more
all
than
good, all
one
good, all
hour,
good.
15 minutes, I guess. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I was not satisfied with the thing that I achieved in 2021. And yeah, I really worked myself upwards after I completed my A levels, and I was full in. And I definitely, the momentum that I gained in 2022 really helped me get really better at 2023. And I got the momentum in 2022, like the later part of 2022, after August, May, June, after June. After I completed A levels, and then the momentum kept on till like the November of 2023, and it has been pretty chill ever since. But like I would like to get the momentum once again and really make 2025 a fire, and then maybe carry on momentum till 2026 as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And with that being said, one of the goals that I failed in 2024 was international conference talk. So I wanted to do this in 2024, and I failed it miserably because I didn't even apply to one a single conference because I didn't have anything to talk about, man. And it really is a shame, I would say, because keeping that in new in yearly goals and not even looking back at it, not even trying to achieve that was not a good thing coming out of me. So I'll definitely I put the same goal in 2025, one international conference talk, which I'll definitely try to achieve it this year. And I feel like I'm a bit more, in terms of skills as well. I had to take some time to be adaptable with my company, my work, my college. Everything was pretty overwhelming at first, so I think it makes sense I was not able to get much done last year. But like now that everything is pretty much settled, the college is also not a new thing, the work is also not a new thing, and I can squeeze the extra time out of my days. So I really feel like I will be able to get that done this year. And with that being said, my other goal is to write a bit more, express myself a bit more. I mean, not in terms of like personal, not personally expressing, but like professionally, because I have been completely quiet in Twitter and in my personal blog post this year. And um, one of the best way to express your knowledge here is to share it basically, because the work that you put out there will be viewed by others, which will help you get recognized. Your skill is directly proportional to the work that you have put out there. So yeah, I would try to write more blog posts in 2025. Like I've even specified what I want to write about. So I'm trying to make my goals really niche. I want to make it specific. I don't want to just because last year I wrote a goal called publish more blog posts. So as I said in the first of the podcast, I achieved it, but not at the same time, because I published blog posts, but through my company, not through my personal blog post account, like dhakarananda.com.np. Not through that, but through Patchstack. So it was like technically I got the goal done, but not at the same time, because I didn't publish a single sheet in my personal blog post in 2024, right? So next year I'll write on my own blog post, not for like my work related, because work is work. It's not like my personal thing, right? So I'll definitely work on that as well. And I really want to make a tool is static application security testing is called like basically code reviewing, automating the thing that I do every day in my work so that I can have even more time because you see great engineers automate stuff. So keep this in mind, guys, because you cannot be doing the same thing all the time, over and over again. If you can, you should automate. So
Yeah,
that's going to be one of my motto for 2025. Automate stuffs because you cannot do the same thing over and over and over again because you've got the skills to automate, right? You need to have that mindset of
and like,
automating things. And yeah, Himal.
I'd like to reminder, like, you should definitely get this thing done by this year, because like I'm getting this thing, and then it's been more than 3 years now, I guess, in a row. For the automation, it's like we're talking about this since 2021 or 2022. I always try to push you up, like, yeah, come on, man, do this, do this, do this,
I
and you're
mean,
like, come
no, I
on,
mean
lazy fat ass.
the automation that I talked about back then is a bit different from this one because it was for like bug bounty automation was different. It was I don't know how to explain it, but like that's I figured out that it was not for me because like the way I test for bugs, the way I work in security is more of like a creative approach, a manual but a creative approach. I try to think differently and stuff. That's how I hunt for bugs. So I cannot automate that at all. And the usual automation stuff in bug bounty, I found that boring. So what automation I'm talking about is code review automation. It is a completely different, and I found it really fascinating, unlike the bug bounty automation. So I definitely believe I'll be able to work on that as well. And yeah, other than that, I set some optional goals as well for me, and that is to look up into AI, maybe do some research, learn some machine learning algorithms, and see if I can, integrate that on my
Get
testing
back,
as
man.
well. And the other thing would be to, increase my Twitter engagement. I have 10,000 followers as of now, and it hasn't increased. So maybe post something more, increase content, post some helpful resources out there so that, maybe get a bit of, traffic on my post, right? And other optional thing that I'm really thinking of is to engage in community, I guess, help the community, local community here in Nepal because I have not been a part of community, really not been a part of it, even though like, technically I'm brand ambassador means I'm meant to be a community guy, but like I'm more like I focus
But
on a
like,
specific group
yeah,
of
it's
people and promote them instead of like all those random ass people. But yeah, now I'm looking to, I'll see. It's an optional goal, so I'm not sure whether I'll be doing that. But like maybe get engage into community, help people, build their careers, help someone make their lives, because just a
yeah,
nod from someone might help someone make their life. So why not, right? So I'll see if I'll
yeah.
be working on that because it takes a little bit of your energy and attention out there, like to contribute. So I'll see on that. So yeah, I guess that's the goal for me. And I'll get back next year and see whether I achieved what I said or not. And yeah, as I said, I'm already feeling the pressure. I mentioned it all the things here, so I'm obliged to complete those. So yeah, no more no more chilling out. No, I mean just chilling out, but no more relaxing, setting those goals aside because yeah, this video will be on the back of my mind. And definitely going to get back to this. So, with that being said, I guess if you guys have anything to say before we wrap up, I'll give you max 5 minutes of time and we'll be wrapping it
Hey,
up because we cannot make this too long.
so like for me,
Yeah.
uh, I want me to do skydiving if possible before 20. If not, I can I can do that after 21. So that's one thing for me, 2025. Because
Hmm.
like if it really works for me, I want to do it before 20. Because like it's really flex. I can do this crazy stuff before 20, man. Come on, like I can like pass these things in the like generation and generations. Like that's really a big thing over here. Like people age of 19 and 20, what they do here, like they live with their parents, or like they just started living by themselves, and like they're struggling really out, and then like they never experienced the joy, and then like the failure experience, and then like even and in Nepal, that's like you can, even if you have money, even if you're interested, you can basically.
All right,
So
mate. All right.
I'm really looking forward to
Good
it.
night,
And then
mate.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then like,
and like I wanted to add some things too, since you made such a public commitment, you know. I want to focus more on working out, being consistent with it, focus more on my daily routine that I after I came to the US, I've been slacking on some of the things, you know. I really want to focus on that part.
Chris, I suggest you do this stuff, this senior right here, right?
Come on, we've got no
So
time, mate.
just no, just 1 minute. 'Cause like this is my calendar, and then like so
Uh-huh.
I put like I know every single thing like from the 26th of November, so like November, December, and then January. So like I put down every single thing like so. Yeah, I meditate. Yeah, I meditate. So yeah, I worked. What I did, I basically like so main stuff, like main to do stuff of the day. Just like make a calendar for yourself, and then like yeah, this done for today, done for today, and done for today. Just like getting things done one by one. It will be really helpful for you.
Hmm.
Yep. And the other thing I really want to do is create a club at my college, like probably be a part of ACM and create like a web development club or something, which I actually talked with one of my seniors, but I think it's going on process and I hope that it will be there. And I hope that there will be a few members by the time we reach to 2026, you know. And also, since I'm working with research and all with my professors, I hope that I get to learn more about the things that I am not actually familiar with during this point, or about the whole networking stuff. And on the context of networking, I hope we get the CCNA certificate done, you know, and that is one thing. And let's see. And yeah, work on more projects that we also have our Discord group, make it more active, work on more projects, and hopefully, like, get to the point where we deploy our projects, man. Like we just not start it and end it right there, you know, up to the point of deployment. We gotta reach till there, and hopefully we'll be working on a few projects there.
So
And
Chris, yeah, we gotta do this,
yeah,
man. And then like
yeah, I think yeah, that's
so,
it.
for this like we can only continue all the productive stuff once you get back to the uni. And, like you're
Yeah, yeah,
really
sure, sure.
annoying
Of
once you
course.
get to Dallas.
Yeah,
And then
obviously.
like so
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
see,
you
like
really they can get
there's
better
always
points
a
and then
time for like focusing and always a time for, you know, slacking off, traveling and, you know,
yeah.
experiencing more. And the thing that I'm doing
so
right now is
as
doing the thing,
Chris mentioned,
slacking off,
as
traveling
Chris
more, you know,
mentioned, like
having fun.
as Chris mentioned, what I felt in first semester is like I was always like trying to like get the club under me, like the guild. Like I will be the president of the guild. How sound like how cool does it sound? And like I felt it because like I was always busy on my uni days, and then like I never went to uni other than my classes, and then I will do this on my starting of second semester. The Nepali, like the Nepali guild, so that I can collect Nepali. So like I really want to help Nepali people over here, but like even though they're creepy, so I want to help them like do not get like lost in between your career, because like it's really easy to get lost over here. This is Australia, not America, and then like it's really hard to get a mindset like Himal. Even though I'm like doing a big talk. So it's really hard,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Come on,
Himal,
appreciate
guys,
that,
Himal
you
is
know.
great. All right. With that being said, I
Yeah,
guess.
all
That was great.
Yeah, Himal the
And
hero, as always, man. Himal was the hero in 2024, and Himal the hero will be the hero in 2025 as well.
yep,
So, cheers about that.
that was
With that being said, guys, I know this was a bit long one. This went a bit over, a bit longer than expected, but who cares, man? We've got our loyal viewers, we've got us, we've got the end of the year, and we'll be getting back into this next year, reflecting upon our, upon this year's part and looking back on our achievements and stuff like that. So, with that being said, I hope you really enjoyed today's part, and definitely, try to make us accountable as well on our goals. Be accountable on your resolutions as well, and let's cross 2025 completely, man. Let's
And
do great
all the
things.
audiences who want to, yeah, sorry, just to interrupt, all the audiences who want to be a part of it, drop your New Year goals in the comments so that you can also
Exactly.
come back after a year and look at this video.
Yay. All right, guys. With that being said, I'd like to wrap this video up. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. See ya on the next pod.